What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Exploring Investments with Justin. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why I recently just started a position in Fiverr stock. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about who they are and what they do, as well as covering what their most recent earnings report looked like from Q2. And then I'll be ending the video with why I actually started this position and what growth I see moving forward. So if you guys appreciate videos like this, be sure to drop a comment down below letting me know what your thoughts are on Fiverr stock. And be sure to hit that like and subscribe button because it does help out the YouTube channel a ton. And with that being said, guys, let's jump right into today's video. So Fiverr is basically an online marketplace that connects freelancers with buyers for their service. Now, Fiverr allows freelancers to find customers, and they're allowed to set their own prices that can range from $10 to thousands of dollars. Now, as a buyer, you can easily go to their website or app, find a service you need, whether that's logo design or app development, and enter into an agreement to have the work done. And before you purchase a service, you can look at reviews that include the service that was given, so you can see what kind of style they do and what the quality of work is, so that you as a buyer know exactly what to expect from the seller. Now, I have personally used Fiverr many times, and they do make it super easy to find exactly what you're looking for. Now, I did wait to upload this video because I actually wanted to show you guys what the kind of quality of work is that you can expect from freelancers on Fiverr. So if you've been subscribed to the channel for a while, you probably noticed that my intro video is different than my past videos. So I actually paid someone on Fiverr just 20 bucks to create the intro video that you all saw. And personally, I think it's a pretty good intro video for what I paid, but let me know down in the comment section what you think of it and whether or not I should actually keep it. Now, Fiverr does offer a very wide selection of services, with the number of categories growing from just 8 in 2010 to over 250 in 2020. And these services range from logo design and voiceovers to their latest categories like 3D product animation and desktop mobile game creation. Now, what's great about Fiverr is that if you're a founder of a startup or you're a content creator like myself, you may not have all the skills needed like video editing, graphic design, or code writing for app development. So you can just go on Fiverr and hire someone to do these services within your budget, no matter how big or small that may be. So that's pretty much a brief overview of what they do. And what we'll do now is look at the financials for this company and why analysts on Wall Street are expecting this company to grow revenues by 67% this year and 37% next year. Now, before diving into specific Q2 numbers, let's first look at an overview of their Q2 2020 earnings. So what we can see here is that they saw incredibly strong revenue growth of 82% year over year, with the number of active buyers also growing at 28%. Now, Fiverr does get their revenue from a standard 5% service fee that's on every order, so the consistent growth in the number of buyers will have a direct effect on their ability to grow revenues in the future. Now, looking at the financials, they did report revenue of $47 million for the quarter, which is an increase of 81% from the $26 million that they made in Q2 of 2019. And if we look at the first half of this year compared to last year, they're actually up more than 60% already, so I fully expect them to grow revenues by well over 60% for the full year. Now, the downside is that they still aren't profitable and recorded a net loss of $124,000 in Q2, but this is a massive decrease from the $9.3 million that they lost in the same quarter last year. Now, the good thing is we can see that they are getting much closer to profitability, considering that their 6-month loss is only $6 million versus the $18 million they lost in the first half of last year. So essentially, they've been able to reduce their net loss by about 66% in the trailing 12 months. So this is definitely a good sign that they are heading in the right direction. And if we turn to the balance sheet, we can see that they are cash loaded with $127 million in cash and cash equivalents and over $400 million in total assets. Now, this is enough cash to not only cover their current liabilities, but also enough to cover their total liabilities of $121 million. So in my opinion, I do think they should have more than enough cash to keep growing the business and expanding into new markets. Now, looking at what I'll be doing, I did recently start a small position in them, and this is really because I think they'll continue to grow revenues given the shift that we've seen in the workforce. And this is due to the global issue forcing us to change the way that we work. Already, several big tech companies like Google, Facebook, and Shopify have already announced that they will be allowing employees to continue working from home until next summer. And other companies like Twitter and Square are letting them work from home for as long as they want. And this is a trend that I do expect other companies to follow because it does save these large corporations millions of dollars in overhead expenses by allowing employees to work from home and not have to come to an office. Now, you might be wondering, well, what does this have to do with the gig economy? Well, as more and more people from different backgrounds start working from home, they'll start realizing that they can make some extra cash on the side. And they can do this by using the skills they've acquired in their normal job to do freelance work on the side. So people who work at the giant tech companies can now help develop apps on the side, and graphic designers can help startups with branding for an extremely cheap price. And from the buyer side, I can see a lot of people deciding to go on a new venture, whether that be starting a company or maybe starting a YouTube channel like I did. And with these new ventures, certain services will be needed that they may not be experts in. So like I said, I have personally used it, and I've used it for a number of things from logo design to creating the intro video that you guys saw. So there are a ton of reasons that someone may go to Fiverr to get something done that they otherwise wouldn't be able to do on their own. And being that I have used Fiverr, I know how easy their platform is to use and how straightforward it is. And as an investment, this is one that I plan on holding for about the next 2 to 3 years because in that time span, I do see them entering new markets and I do see them growing the number of buyers significantly given the work from home that I talked about. So with that being said, guys, let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are on Fiverr and whether or not you already have a position. And make sure to let me know if I should actually keep the intro video or go back to my old one. So I would appreciate that feedback. And with that being said, guys, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and I will catch you on the next one.